and other creeping creatures impact my aquaponics system. Hi everybody, welcome again to another episode of Fish Keeping Jamaica. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so my aquaponics system is going on really good. These are my fingerlings. They are looking for food. I have not fed them as yet, I just remember. And today's video is about my aquaponics system. These are my lettuce in which I'm growing. They are a few weeks, if not days old, and there are no evidence of slugs and or should I say crawlies on the system. This is the reason why. Slugs tend to love smooth surfaces to crawl on, right? So with the media being stones, construction type of gravel, it's been rough edged and all of that. What you find is that they are not too liking the feel of that beneath them. And so slugs on these lettuce planted, I don't think they would venture here. Whilst this is like a little bit near to the edge, they might try to nibble on the edge, but I have not seen any on this pond. I have, well, within this planter bed, since I've actually placed it out here. And also slugs, although they would go in the water, but not all insects will go in the water to consume a plant. Now these are some of the plants in which I have planted recently. These looks like lettuce, right? I planted a few in this space, and I've also planted a few tomatoes. I never saw the tomatoes coming up, so therefore I placed some amount of seed, about 5 or 6 seed of lettuce within this space. All this is the solids, right? And it's coming from, well, it's split along the line, so some is flowing here, some is flowing there. Coming back to the topic. Now these leaves are feeling really cool, right? I think they should have been a little bit darker though, but I guess over time they probably might get a little bit darker. But they are looking good so far, and there are no evidence of any insect actually bothering them. The only thing I'm worried about is that because they are in a loose media is not tight like soil, any like rough shift by me or anything at all, it tends to kind of shift them out of where they normally would be. But they are coming up okay. Water is actually spread out along the entire bed. You can see this section is a little bit more greener, taller than that section. I don't know the reason why. Probably more solids on this side and that side, but it's going on okay. I have not seen any slugs. I did this video, well, I'm doing this video in the day, not in the night, because I wanted you to actually see my lettuce plant. I am not sure how much, probably about 12, right? Over here is about probably about 6. So in a few weeks time I can probably show you over this side different from it, but probably by the time I'm ready to reap here, this is just coming up to a certain height, right? So slugs and I call it now caterpillars won't really go on this within this space, because as I said before, the media is sharp edged stones, right? And probably they won't even venture here much, because this is like sinking media. So if they actually apply too much weight here, they will actually sink. So with all that, my system is protected. However, it does not protect my system against flying insects. Now, the good thing about around this side of the world is that flying insects are normally food for other insects such as spiders and to some extent even wasps, right? And I have a lot of them here. I actually did a video on that recently. I don't know at what juncture you will actually see that, but there's a lot of spiders around this side of my yard that actually catches their food at night over the pond as the insects come in to feed, whether it be drinking water or to actually feast on the microscopic organism that actually permeates through the entire systems which I have within my yard. But the real essence of this video is to share with you that slugs will not readily consume my lettuce plant because of the media. Normally within an aquaponics system, persons will actually have their system within a green, what do you call it now, a special area that is cordoned off with shade cloth, what they call it, a greenhouse, and they would have probably you know, the seal off from any possibility of infestation of flying bugs or any disease that might permeate throughout the year, throughout the air, right? This is my yard. It's an open space and not even have walls, right? However, not much persons within my community know about this, so let's keep it a secret. So it's going on okay. As far as step is concerned, I only had that once, and so far persons in whom are familiar with this setting, they are like, whoa, this is awesome. This is another video from fish keeping Jamaica. I plan to do another aquaponic system either here with my goldfish or here with my fingerlings, right? You'll see that in probably a few weeks time as I actually source pumps to do so, because pumps expensive, guys. Pump is a pump for aquaponic system. My cost roughly about $50 US. No, about $75 US. In Jamaica, it's about probably about 12,000 something, right? And I need about probably about three of that, right? So I am taking my time to build, and I have been doing fish keeping for a while, and I think it's now time for me to actually grasp some amount of benefit, meaning food, from it. I have actually consumed some of my tilapia, right? And it is really good. But now is the time for me to actually utilize, because the water is really getting high, right? So now is the time for me to actually um you know start to capitalize in other ways within the system. So guys, this is it for another episode of Fish Keeping Jamaica. I'm trying to feed them a little bit more. I think I gave them a little bit of food, so I'm trying to give them a little bit more. And as usual, because it's a locally manufactured fish feed, I give them a little bit at a time. Alright, yeah. And I have another video to do as far as my pleckers is concerned. My pleckers are not putting on weight, they are practically slow growing, and they are not eating as well they should because of the same feed. But we talk about that in another video, because I'm going to be moving them to another space and we see the growth, the difference. Alright, so that video is a video that will take a long while to prepare, because it's after the lettuce, after all of that, when I'm actually harvesting the fish, taking out the pleco, placing them somewhere else, putting more fish. So that's a link to way down the line. Thank you very much for stopping by, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Peace out. Catch you next time. Bye bye.